don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so that you'll be notified when I put out new videos. Okay, so with that having been said and done, let's get into today's video. Good evening. My name is David Jones of David Jones Marketing, and in this video I want to go over recent events that have occurred within the Inb.Network and the AI marketing platforms. I want to look at what exactly has been happening, why it would appear that nothing is happening, but yet upon closer inspection, one will become aware that there are things that are happening behind the scenes, and this will actually lend to the supposition that things are on the way not only to recovery, but certainly would appear that they are going to be far better than there ever were before. And I'm going to take you through my back office, and we're going to pay specific attention to some areas. What I'm going to be doing is I'm first going to be looking through the section under the tab How to Earn. That's where we currently are. I'm also going to look through the Partners tab, because the Partners tab more or less shows you what activity has been going on in the background as it relates to your network, the sales and the growth that's being achieved there, and how it's affecting you as it relates to your climbing the ranks and the bonuses, etc. I'm also going to be reading for you excerpt from the AI marketing platform as it relates to what's been happening and the progress that's being made. So I must say that it has been challenging, but when you've been in the game for as long as I have, you have an idea of when something is really legit and when persons really want something to work. And I can say that so far, based on what I've seen, that AI marketing is the place to be. The Inb.Network definitely is one of those platforms that you would want to pay close attention to and even become a part of. So let me scroll down here. This section here, How to Earn, basically examines your marketing model, the Inb.Network. It goes into how you can earn. But what I want to turn your attention to is not too long ago, as you can see here, and I'll highlight it so it becomes a little more clear, our corporate ladder includes 14 partner levels, and your level depends on the performance of your personal network. Well, since things have been happening the way that they have been, this here would be partner level 14. That's ambassador. But we have added now some more levels, which is Ruby Ambassador, Sapphire Ambassador, Diamond Ambassador, Golden Ambassador, and Platinum Ambassador. So it's climbed now from 14 to 19 levels, and the partner income at those levels is 15%. So that's one notable change that has occurred since, and I'll use this term, since we went offline. Now, we have never been offline, but what I mean is offline from the perspective of actively participating in activities that promote growth, i.e., in other words, the ability to add new people to the platform, etc. Okay, so I'm going to turn our attention now to where I am. I am now a leading agent. Okay, I am now a leading agent. Now the thing is that at that level, leading agent, one would have had a sales volume of at least 4,096. You would have had a bonus buyout, NBO bonus buyout of at least $100, and your partner income is 6%. Now when I click on partners, let's see what happens there. Now, these are levels that I stumbled upon because I recently logged in and was able to see these stats that I know were not there before. So you can see that my current level now is that of a leading agent. I was not a leading agent before. In fact, if you look at my sales, it's 5154.79 out of a possible 8192. Let me go back to how to earn to help you understand this section here. Now, when I go back to the levels, you'll see here that as a leading agent, for me to get to the next level, which is VIP agent, my sales volume has to reach 8192, and it's currently at 5,100 and something, and my bonus payout at that point will be 500. That's what I'll get, and I will be stepped up to 7% partner income. So if I go back to partners, you'll see that out of that 8192 that I am supposed to reach, I am at 5154. However, you'll see it says my customer profit share is 6%. But if I look at my bonus level now, at the bonus level, however, I'm still a partner. And you'll notice that as far as the bonus program sales, I am at 3213 out of a possible 4,096. Now, this is what is affected from us not being able to build our networks at present. If we were able to continue building our networks, inviting people, bringing people in, which would be a state of normalcy, then this figure here, I would have already have hit this 40096 and be on my way towards this figure here. And you'll notice then that it says here my next level bonus is 100. That's because I have not yet hit 4096 in the bonus program. However, I was pleased to see that from a sales perspective, that I was a leading agent in that capacity, and I am actually not too far off of 8192. Now, down here, when you look at the calculation, it shows you your groupings, and one of mine is 1165.56, the other one is 2048. I will not actually go into the structure, but I can go into the structure just to show you. And this is what my structure looks like. You'll see that in my first one, this is my first leg here. I'm Rejuran, turnover 1253.04. In my second one, Hamza Habib, my turnover there is 3,025. Now this is actually moving. This one is really moving because I remember when this one stood out. The first one, Rejuran, stood out way ahead of this one. But this one, for some reason, is really moving. And down here, my third one, Juliser, this one, we still have to get that moving and shaking. So that's where I wanted to share with you what's happening in Inb. And certainly in the Inb, things are happening. Now, of course, this is going to be affected by what is going on with regards to the AI marketing, and I'm going to take us over to AI marketing so that we can see what's happening there, and you can get an idea of the greater picture, because it is at that point and in that video that I'll also share with you what has been going on as it relates to what we were told and what we are expecting. Okay, so let's go over to AI marketing and let's see what's happening over there. And I'm just waiting for the page to finish loading so that we can go to the next stage here. Now I want you to understand that even as I log into my AI marketing back office, and you will notice that there is nothing really going on. There are certain tabs I will point out, and one has to understand based on what has occurred that weekly waiting for the robots to resume. You will notice here on my page, my ads balance is 128.70. You'll also see that my robot status is at work. And while this may reflect this, the robots are not actually at work at this time because there are still testing and stuff going on in the background to be able to bring the company back to where it was before we had this fallout. And certainly they have to make sure that everything is in top pristine condition before the green light or the thumbs up is given and we go back to what we were experiencing before. But let me take you to my stats. And the reason my ads balance says up here 128.70 just before we went down, and you can see here my last date here of making any sort of revenue was I had 2 sales on the 15th of July. I had 22 visitors, 33 views, 2 sales, totaling 147.67. My cash back on that was 224, and that's when it all came to a screeching halt. You'll see that my advertising budget is 222.22, of which I've spent 201.36, and cash back generated in total so far is 386.60. So I'm almost at 100% of this on top of that. But what is interesting is that my ads balance, this 128.70 up here, now has to be added to the advertising budget, and that has not yet occurred because that would have been added around this time, and that's when everything stopped. So what exactly happened? What occurred in the AI marketing zone that created this experience, this scenario that we are having? Well, I would have to turn your attention now to something that I'm going to read, and this is information that would have been shared, so I will ask for your patience as I read this. Now, this is what went on. On the 12th of July 2021, user access to the AI marketing began being interrupted. By midnight, we had figured out that due to some anonymous complaint, AI marketing was listed in the list of prohibited resources on the territory of the Russian Federation by the Roskomnadzor, supposedly according to Clause 15.3 of the Federation Law on Information Technologies and Information Protection, dated July 27, 2006, calling for dissemination of information containing calls for mass arrest, the implementation of extremist activities, and other formations that have absolutely nothing to do with the activities of Wexford, and that is going back to the company behind AI marketing. Now, what does all this mean? Internet providers and various resources are updating their list of prohibited resources by that Roskomnadzor, that fancy name there, and not allowing traffic to our website. So what was really happening? Well, this site here, site here was, I don't even want to try to call it. What had happened was that something occurred where they were more or less given information to suggest that AI marketing was involved in practices that would have perhaps gone against the normal order of things, and as a result, they blacklisted the company without first checking in with AI marketing, telling them about what they had discovered, seeking to get clarification. Instead, they went straight away and blacklisted and actually stopped allowing traffic to go to the website, and that would have created an impact negatively so on the ad campaigns that were in place, the bots do the marketing campaigns, etc. So we had a situation where the website could not be accessed from most of the internet providers in Russia. It was recommended installing VPN services to access the website. Clients from all over the world were not able to log into accounts, and I'm sure that some of you, even watching this video, would have had situations where you could not log into your accounts. They opened using Google and VK since these resources were blocking connections to the now prohibited website. Measures were taken to restore client access to accounts, and all accounts are acceptable now. So with regards to what was happening at the beginning, I can tell you from my personal experience that I was still able to access my accounts. At least I am not in Russia. Those living in Russia would have had some issues, and I'm sure persons around the world would have had issues, but the majority of us were still able to get into our accounts. Overall, payment infrastructure has been affected. API communication with banks that accept payments, as well as with payment companies that make cashback payments to customers, are also being interrupted. And this obviously would cause delays on funds being credited and withdrawn. Now, the thing is that AI marketing tech department takes measures to ensure flawless operation of the website, and the AI marketing legal service team is investigating the matter to resolve the issue with the Russian authorities to restore access to the website and remove it from the prohibited. I also wanted to take you back to my site here at the Inb in the back office again, because one of the things also that I can say is at one point I had about 20 or so PRTN, and right now it's climbed to 44.2. So you can see then that there are things going on within the Inb back office. Basically, what is happening is that the company, in bringing things back to a working order, have been working on both platforms, and obviously one of the two platforms is actually moving ahead a lot faster than you are achieving on the other platform. So the Inb platform, certain things are happening there a lot faster than on the AI marketing, but certainly there will be another meeting coming up on the 8th of August, in which case at that point they will be discussing the progress that's being made, where they are, and when that official relaunch of the marketing campaigns will resume, and we can go back to earning that nice cash back that we have been accustomed to. So I hope that this video, if for nothing else, would show you that this is not a fly-by-night program that came in like a whirlwind, lasted for a few months, over a year or so, and then disappeared, as a lot of programs have done since this year started. No, this is not the case, and we continue to wait patiently because we believe that this is a solid endeavor, and we believe that with the transparency given us by the company and so on, that things will resume to normal, and we can expect big things from both Inb and AI marketing. So this video was just to inform you. I know I've been rather silent because I have other interests, and I did want to create a video like this at least to let you know what's going on from my end, so that your thoughts and fears would be alleviated to a point. So when I have further word as to the official restarting of the platform, I will indeed bring out such a video to let you know, and you can certainly know then what will happen from there. So then that completes what I wanted to share with you in this video. So I will just, in wrapping up, invite you to do the following for me, if you don't mind. If you got value from this video, I will invite you to subscribe, and in subscribing, please click the notification bell so that you get notifications for when I bring out future videos. I do videos on the programs that I'm involved in, and from time to time I'll also do tutorial videos on different tools and stuff that you'll use in your online marketing business. So don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. Also, if you found the video interesting, you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. This will be your way of supporting me, supporting my channel, and I do look forward to your support. I do not take you for granted. I do love my subscribers, and I will try to do the very best by you to bring you informative videos and the like. So that is what it is. I have nothing more to leave with you at this stage, so I do hope that you are able to join me again. I will soon have some more videos out, and like I said before, as soon as I get information pertaining to what's happening in the circle as it relates to Inb and AI marketing and what's happening next, I will certainly bring that information to you and let you know. So thank you for watching. This has been David Jones signing out.